Hello, welcome to English with Avi and Torai. I am Torai.
And I'm Abby.
In this video, we are going to talk about who does the best and who does better.
Or you could say who does better and who does the best
Yeah, who
at
does?
something.
Yeah. So we are going to talk about the chores.
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 Yeah, chores.
Chores.
Chores. Yeah. How do you spell that?
Chores.
And can you explain that? What is it like? What is that?
Mm-hmm. We actually have a video about chores as well. You can check that out. But chores are things you do around the house, like washing the dishes, doing the laundry, sweeping, vacuuming, picking up after yourself and others, um, dusting, things like that.
Yeah, okay. So we are going to talk about who does the best like around the house. So at something I think I feel I am better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think at most things she is better than me when it's about things needs to be done at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at one thing I am better than you. What is it?
What are you better at than me?
Yeah,
Uh, well, I don't know if you would technically call this a chore, but cooking, like
cooking.
making,
Yeah,
I don't think you would call that a chore, but it's something you have to do every day, obviously. And so I think you're better at cooking.
yeah.
Yeah. Although
So
I'm better at the planning of the meal than you are,
yeah,
right?
exactly. For example, like how many times do I usually ask you the questions, what are we gonna have for dinner?
Many times. Many times. But then I also ask that, like, if we don't know what we're going to
Yeah,
do for dinner,
yeah,
then we'll both ask that and figure it out and then have to go to the grocery store.
yeah,
It's strange because living in Italy, people go to the grocery store here like every day. And in the US, when I lived in the US, I would go maybe once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. It depends on how many groceries I buy, but never, ever, every day.
yeah. Sometimes I go even twice.
Well, that's like if we forget something.
Yeah, yeah,
Not,
exactly.
not going out to the grocery store twice on purpose.
Well, especially for example, like why should I buy a bread for like tomorrow? Because it's not gonna be as good as I'll get tomorrow,
Well, yeah, exactly. I
for
mean, but it's
example.
just so much easier to get places here. Things don't last as long here. They don't have as many preservatives as food in the US. And so,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think there are people here watching our video. Maybe they don't know exactly what the word preservative means.
Good point. Preservatives are things used in food specifically to keep it good for longer. Uh, Um,
Hmm.
in Europe, food doesn't have as many preservatives, things that keep it good for longer. In the US, things have more preservatives, and so it won't go bad as quickly, like fruits and vegetables, or they will, but then also things that are on the shelf, like bread and a lot of like other types of food. I don't know, crackers, cookies,
Yeah.
things like that.
Do you remember one time? So I've been in the U.S. many times. Like the strawberry. It was there
Yeah,
for like ever. And
yeah.
and here when you buy like actually in strawberry time now, they're not the season, I mean, no.
No, they only buy
But when
strawberries.
you buy the strawberry here, like the day, like 2 days later, it's almost got
Mm-hmm.
bad. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just because it's like it shows like how it's natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And also, yeah, the strawberries here go bad in like 2 days. And also, they're so small. They're
Yeah,
tiny. And the strawberries in the US are big
my goodness.
because they're
And
used, they just have more things in them
yeah, I remember like one
to
time
help them grow.
I remember one time I heard someone said like they just been recently in Italy and
Mm-hmm.
then I just don't want to like say their name. Um, and he said, actually comparing strawberry in the US, the strawberry he had in Italy, and it wasn't a strawberry time kind of, and it
Mm-hmm.
said like this, the strawberry in the US tastes like plastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
that's true.
here it
Yeah.
tastes like a candy,
It
like
tastes like candy. That's what I always say. The
yeah,
fruit here tastes like candy if it's in season.
yeah,
Sometimes it's not in season, and so it doesn't taste that
yeah.
good.
So
Anyway, we got off on a tangent.
yeah.
A tangent is when you're having a conversation and you go a different direction
Oh, that's a
than
good.
what the conversation is originally about. So
That's good.
back on track.
That I think that's totally okay. I mean, for like this kind of video, it is going to be very, very helpful for the people they are really serious about their English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they just want to have an idea like how an English conversation looks like.
Or sounds like.
Yeah, or sounds like. And so, the second thing that I'm good.
You're better at the
Mm-hmm.
chores. Doing the dishes.
Oh,
That's
wow.
for sure. You usually cook and do the dishes.
Yeah,
So that's nice. We don't have a dishwasher, and so well we do, but it doesn't work. So
yeah.
we wash all of our dishes by hand,
Mm-hmm.
and that is not also not my favorite thing to do. Maybe I'm not bad at it. I'm not the worst at it, but I don't like to do dishes.
I don't know how much I like to do, but yeah, if I have an option, I don't know how much I will enjoy, but
You're definitely better at it than me, that's for sure.
yeah, well, I think maybe I also worked at a restaurant sometime. That's maybe that also helped
Yeah,
me to
I mean probably,
do
but
that
just like
faster. I usually do faster as well,
yeah,
like yeah.
yeah, doing it quickly or doing it faster, and then also you use less water than I do
Oh
usually
yeah.
when you wash dishes, so
I
it's just
I
better that way.
remember I was in Denmark and I was washing the dishes, and the woman came and she said like, Torai, this is not how we wash dishes here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use just a little bit of water. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So another thing.
That you're better at, or that
Mhm.
I'm better at.
Go you. What your?
I think I'm better at, well, I'm better at picking up things around the house. I really, really hate clutter. Clutter is when there's just things everywhere. There's things on the table, there's things on the ground, there's just things everywhere. That's called clutter. And I really don't like clutter. And so I pick that up a lot.
But you like a few hours ago you just asked me and I didn't know where goes where. So
Well, there's also that. So if you don't know where it goes, you can't put it away.
yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing that you are good at,
That I'm better
you're
at
better than me.
doing laundry.
Oh yeah.
I'm better. Well, okay, I'm better at the washing part. Well, I put it in the washing machine, but I'm good. I'm better at getting out stains. And
Mm,
so I always check for stains, especially with our daughter's clothes. And also like separating things out with whites and dark colored. And also like remembering when or making sure to keep up with washing like towels and car sheets and stuff like that. But you, well, I wouldn't say you're better at this, but you tend to hang them up outside more.
no.
But I think we're both good at that
Oh yeah.
at the same
Yeah.
level.
Like I think the only part I didn't really enjoy when it was so hot.
Well, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's really hot. I just want to put it everywhere.
And then it dries quickly, so
But yeah, I
that's a
mean,
plus.
it is in Italy, almost like 99% of the people are doing that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they just
Yeah, we
hang
don't have
their,
dryers.
yeah, they don't
We don't have a
use dry.
dryer, but it's hot, so
Yeah, maybe, maybe it's like how, like you guys also can write in comments, like if
Mhm.
you are good at something doing around the house.
What you are better at or the
Yeah,
best at
yeah.
doing, or which chores you enjoy or do not enjoy doing.
I think I am the best. Uh, Taking videos of you when you're teaching English.
Yeah, but that's not a chore.
No, I mean like just I am the best at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, yeah. Yeah.
but you are the best at teaching
Mm.
English. Yeah,
Hmm.
you know, I have been learning English for a long, long time. When every time we record our videos, and the day after, I watch those videos, like when I'm outside, when I'm walking, listening to it, because it's there is a lot of good informations on that. Like
Hmm.
I learned a lot of things.
Hmm.
So maybe you guys also watching very, like maybe more than one time, maybe a little bit carefully,
Hmm.
let's say.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so I think that I am at anything I am the best. It's also because maybe I enjoy doing that. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it could be, but you also said you don't enjoy doing the dishes, but you are better than me at that. Maybe you're not the best at
Rather
I
cooking,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, but you enjoy cooking.
Well, we had a hamburger for dinner, and it was really good.
Hmm. That's true.
And in Italian ways, they said like buono.
Yeah.
Yeah, our daughter, she learned the first thing, the first like Italian hand gestures she learned was like buono, because
Hmm.
every like we were going to a store or like a bakery, every time they were giving her something, they said, "Come buono."
Hmm.
But recently we watched a video. I really like it. I think that was one of the very good video. And there was a girl speaking English, and then the guy complained. They said like, "Oh, your English is not sounds like perfect." But then these two Italian guys, they said like, "Well, whenever a person has an accent, it means he or she knows more than one language."
Hmm.
I really like that. If you feel that you have an accent, congratulations, because you know more than one language.
Hmm.
And I I think that's a good thing to remind ourselves as English learners.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. And also, I just think, like me being a native speaker, I can understand people who have accents. Like it's not. I just applaud anyone for trying. For
Exactly.
trying. I just think that's like the hardest part to get over is to just start trying and just start speaking and not being afraid to make mistakes because that's how you'll get better.
That is such a good point, because recently our friend, he's Italian, he said, you know, people in Italy, they are good at writing and reading, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
when they read books, they understand most of it. But when it comes to speaking and communicating in English, they say, oh no, they feel like shy. And
Mm-hmm.
because that is why we are also focusing at school, like, yeah, like just not like don't work a lot on a paper, like just memorizing, you know, things. Like whatever you are learning, try to use it, you know, to
Mm-hmm.
get better in. Because one of the big reason you're learning a language, that you'll be able to communicate with another person.
Mm-hmm.
And but you'll be better at that by using it. And I was listening to one of my colleague, and he was selling very expensive wine to like for clients, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they were asking questions about like because they were paying a lot of money, and then he was struggling to give them like in a very good answer. And I said like, if I wish I was in your place, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to be able to explain. So if you're passionate about to be able to speak English in a professional level and be able to communicate very well, or maybe you have a bigger goal, I think she can help you the best, because we are looking to create a course. Like maybe you just give a little bit information about that. That
Yes.
is not going to happen very in these days, but in
Mm-hmm.
a future, in the
Where,
future.
yes, it's a future goal to create a course for anybody who is interested. It will be paid, and I'm looking at it being between 4 and 6 weeks with videos and quizzes and worksheets, maybe even a workbook that goes along with it. The videos will be a little bit more, not interactive, but they'll be a little bit different than what we do on our YouTube channel for free. And there'll be options to kind of upscale the course where you can pay more and then have group classes with me, or even like a one-on-one session. It kind of depends on the price or what we think about doing. But I would love to do a course to help people really take their English to the next level, where it will kind of start at an intermediate level and then help you become fluent in English. And so, kind of push that speaking piece, but really all aspects of English, the speaking, listening, reading, and writing would all be integrated throughout the course. And so, it would be self paced, but then there are options to have like a group lesson on Zoom or even one on one, kind of depending on what happens.
Yeah, maybe there are some people they didn't understand the self-paced. What is that?
Self paced means you would purchase it and then do it on your own. You would
Yeah.
have all access to all the videos. I would create access to a community as well, so you can be with other, you can communicate with other learners. Um, but like we said, this is something that will happen 6 months in the future, maybe. It'll be a little ways in the future.
6 months.
I know. I mean, I have to create it.
Oh yeah. It's at least at the end of the year.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. So how many? Two. Okay. I mean 3 4 months.
So if you're interested in something like that, you can let me know, or if you have questions or ideas about it. But in the planning process, I would say.
That will be great. So we are at the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. And next time when Abby said like welcome to English with Abby and Torai, so there is no Torai, but no, just just have a picture of me. And
Mm-hmm.
by the way, we created our YouTube channel just in our main focus, and the one of the biggest purpose of that, like to help you with like language with English.
Mm-hmm.
And we always like I how many times I heard from you, and I love it so much. You said like I just want to be helpful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly why we are doing that, like just to be our video to be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
And if you find helpful, please share with some other people, like you know they it will help them as well. And always ask questions, and we love to answer that as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.